of cultism is a privilege. I sincerely appreciate you all to see you here. Thank you so much. But before I proceed, I would like to give a short story. Um, 24 years ago, I can recall it vividly. I was privileged to gain admission, my first admission then, to Olabisi Onabanjo, to study public relations then. As a very young lad, a young adult that just gained admission. And looking back to my secondary school days, as a very brilliant type, a very intelligent type, that even during my GSS class, I used to be the one that would represent. If you know, I don't know how many of you that know Fadeyi in Lagos, Igbobi College in Fadeyi. Yes, then I used to be privileged to be the one that would represent the school on the debate competition, impromptu speech. When I was in SS1, I became the president of the school press club. But getting to the university, I lost it all. Yes. Getting to the higher institution, I met a brother that I used to know in my area back then. He's one of the brothers that we used to look at. I love this brother, the way he used to dress. He's looking good. So when I met him, he was in 300 level at Olabisi Onabanjo back then. I think he was studying mass communication. It was through him I get to know Kabira Araparigogo, the lady that acted, that cast a major role in Shakespeare there. So I love Jai so much then that, this bro, so he's the type that loves clubbing. Almost every night, then there was no call. I mean, there was no phone, but he will have told me, just meet me up at Oduduwa Hall. We have somewhere to go tonight. So I was excited because growing up at home, I wasn't given that privilege. So getting to the university, I was saying that, wow, this is a privilege for me to flex my muscle and enjoy myself about. I started going with Jai to different clubs. Later on, I met with Babalarie again. Babalarie too happens to be a cultist, but a rival cult. That is, Jai belonged to another side of the cult. Babalarie belonged to another one. Babalarie too likes me right from when I was in secondary school. That you do this brilliant, but good. You are now in Nosu, very good. He too started taking me, introducing me to his friends. I never knew I was about to lose it all. At the time, I have a female friend in my class back then. I so much admire her. If you know Ijebubo very well, there is a place they call Shoka's Estate in Ijebubo. She resided at Shoka Estate back then. So after lectures, I will see her off to her accommodation at Shoka's hostel. Then later in the evening, I will leave. So there was a day, some guys called me that, guy, if you like yourself, stay away from this girl. But I was scared. Later I discussed with her that, come, if you want to see me, let's see in school, or you come to my hostel where I reside. She now said, what's wrong? I now told her that, come, there are some guys in this Shoka's estate that they threatened me. She now felt, they threatened you? Are you not man enough? That word gave me some kind of courage that, me too, I be man now. So I will come. So along the line, I still go to that Shoka's estate to go and see her. So on this night, coming back, I was attacked and I was beaten and seriously injured. So the next day, I couldn't go to school. I was to be having lectures. I couldn't attend lectures. I think 3 days later, I now went to Abusi Edumare in Ijebubu where we received lecture. Jai now saw me and felt, oh, why are you walking like this? Who did this to you? And I said, there are some guys that blocked me at Shoka's estate. And I said, this is the runs they belong to. It means to have been telling you, it's high time you too do the needful. 2 weeks later, I took the very, very wrong step of my life. The first wrong step I took was associating myself with Jai and Babalarie. I now took the second wrong step, which is agreeing to become a cult member. That was the greatest mistake I ever did in my life. And I went for the initiation. After the initiation, I discovered that I completely do what? I lost focus.